fans, and welcome back to another video. This is Spirit Ghostman, here to read another chapter part of a fan and cartoon crossover universe. This is chapter 17. Let's get this party started. A fan and cartoon crossover universes, chapter 17. Return to Canterlot City, part 3. In the middle of the night, I woke up, turned intangible, and went into the kitchen. I became solid and sat in a chair at a table. I was thinking about something when Sunset Shimmer came into the room. Sunset asked, "Couldn't sleep, huh?" I said, "Sorry for waking you. I was just thinking about stuff that's on my mind lately." Sunset was confused. Like what? I said, like how did Desiree get here in this world, or the box ghost when I was with the Teen Titans, and so on. Sunset looks in the fridge and asks, "Who needs this much whipped cream?" Sunset grabbed a bottle of whipped cream, shuts the door to the fridge, and was surprised to find Maud Pie, Pinkie Pie's sister, behind her. Maud said, hang on, where's, got it. Maud said, Boulder was hungry. Maud grabbed a box of cereal and sprinkled some onto her rock. Pet rock, in this case. Maud puts the box back into the cabinet, closes it, and leaves the room. Sunset said, "I can't believe that she's related to Pinkie Pie." I agreed and said, "Yes, isn't it crazy to believe that Pinkie has a sibling in this world, too?" Both Sunset and I laughed. Then I asked, "Do you have any advice on how to train my kids in using their superpowers?" Sunset said, "First, let Sally grow up, and when she's old enough, do the best you can." I said, "And two?" Sunset said, "Second, I would have Alan eat more if I were you. That boy's got a monstrous appetite." After our talk, we went back to bed. The next morning, we had eggs and toast for breakfast. After breakfast, I went to Cy Twilight's house. When I got there, I knocked on the door, and Cy Twi answered it. Cy Twi asked, "Hi, Colin Spirit. Please do come in." I said, "Please do come in." I said, "Thank you, Cy Twi, and may I please use your lab? I'm for making a new invention." Cy Twi said, "Sure. May I help you make it?" Okay, Cy Twi. Sorry, I got off track. Darn it. Here we are. I said, "Sure, let's get to work." Cy Twi and I went to her lab, which was in the garage of her house. While we were in the lab, I was designing plans for Orbot, the miniaturizer robot. After the plans were finished, we started building Orbot. But before I went to that, I went to Harbor Freight to buy the parts that we need. After I bought the parts, I went back to Cy Twi's lab to get started. It took 1 hour to build Orbot, but it took 20 tests to get it to work. After the last test and some finishing touches, we texted our friends. Our friends came to Cy Twi's house. Applejack asked, Applejack, she's around here somewhere. What does your robot do? I said, glad you asked. Let me introduce you to Orbot. He shrinks and regrows things. Orbot. All the girls said, cool. And I said, that's not all he does. Orbot, transform. Orbot transformed from a disc to device to a giant spider robot. After the demonstration, we went to the mall to hang out. When my ghost sense went off. And the box ghost showed up. The box ghost said, beware, for I'm the box ghost. Fear me. I said, go in spirit. And then I transformed into my ghost form. To be continued in part 4. A Fan and Cartoon Crossover Universes, Chapter 17, Return to Canterlot City, Part 4. I said, not this clown again. The box ghost said, I am not a clown. I am the box ghost. Prepare to be crushed by boxes from... Box ghost checks the labels and says, oh, boxes from the arcade of Canterlot Mall. Beware. Then the box ghost levitated the boxes and threw them at us. I blocked the box attack and said, dude, do you know how many times you tried that? And need I remind you, failed a lot? Then I said, I'm going to seal you up tight and ship you back to the ghost zone. I opened my thermos. Okay, thermos. Right here. I opened up my thermos and sucked the box ghost into it. Then I sent the box ghost into the ghost zone. I closed the ghost zone portal, changed back to my human form, and said, are you girls all right? Applejack said. Oh, great. Applejack. Yeah, sorry. We're all right, Sugar Cube. We continued our day. After we were done at the mall, we went to the beach. While at the beach, Pinkie Pie and Alan were making sand castles. Adagio and Rarity I know she's not a pony, but pretend this is a human picture. Adagio and Rarity were... Okay, let me stop right here. Adagio and Rarity were sunning themselves. Saitwai was reading a book. While watching over Sally in her stroller, Fluttershy was collecting... Fluttershy was collecting seashells on the beach shoreline. Sunset Shimmer was swimming while I was surfing as Piranha Jaws. Stuff us up, dudes. Later I timed out. And we left the beach. After we left the beach, we went back to Pinkie Pie's house for another sleepover. The next morning, we had breakfast. We had waffles for breakfast. After breakfast, I brought the girls to school. When I got there, I went to Principal Celestia's office. Principal Celestia said, "Hi, Colin Spirit. What can I do for you?" I said, "Hi, Principal Celestia. Is it okay if I can be the hall monitor?" Vice Principal Luna walked over and said, "Why do you want to be the hall monitor?" I said, "So I can keep an eye on the students. Plus, I hate bullies." Both of them agreed and gave me the task. I walked to the halls and stood next to Sunset Shimmer's locker, which was next to the vending machine. During lunchtime, I went to the cafeteria to eat lunch. I had a grilled cheese sandwich for lunch. When I was eating my lunch, Flash Sentry walked up to me and said, "Hi, you must be Colin Spirit. Nice to meet you, and can I have your autograph? Oh, and one other thing. I heard about that attack the other day from Applejack and Sideswipe." "Oh, you didn't you?" I said. I said, "So you must be Flash Sentry. Nice guitar, dude, and here's my autograph to you." I gave Flash an autograph. After lunch, I went back to my post. Then I saw a white-haired teenager that looked familiar. She said, "The great and powerful Trixie needs some cheese crackers." Then places a quarter into the machine and got her snack. Then she saw me and said, "Hi, you must be Colin Spirit, the superhero everyone in school is talking about." And Sunset told me all about you. I said, "You must be the great..." and let me rephrase that. "You must be the great and powerful Trixie, right?" Trixie said, "Yes, and finally, someone who recognizes my talent." To be continued in Chapter 18, Return to Jump City, where I actually, I wouldn't say re-meet the Titans, but Teen Titans, more like see them again. It's like a visit, so. And plus, in case there are more villains out there to help with, so I figured pay them a visit with the Spirit Dazzle family, so there you go. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time. This is Spirit Ghost Man, flying out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and one more thing. Beware.